if you don't want it.
I'm not gonna carry it around.
Here, just a little bit left there. Yep, Tacos Acapulco. That's good shit. Ruli's Pizza is really good too. I've had that a bunch. It's just not my favorite, you know? Plus it was a long ass drive to get it. But glad they're out here. We out here supporting local. What'd you think of the art in there, babe?
Awesome.
Try some of it?
I did. Just for a second.
We can definitely stop and look at some. I've seen a lot of the parking lot now. It is a really nice area, lots of parking. So next March, I believe it was March, is when we're going to do the next year's Comic-Con. It'll be over in the big building. So lots of room, going to be more guests, some bigger names. I know they've got some crazy stuff in the works, so stay tuned. I mean, we already got Sam Jones and freaking John Ratzenberger here today. I mean, it's fucking awesome. Steph wants a picture of Tacos Acapulco. Follow him on Facebook, apparently. It's good food. Alright, let's head back in. See if I think Sam Jones' panel's going on. Not sure what time it is actually, so go in there, check that out, see what's going on at the panel. Now I can feel my wrist since Steph loosened that as well. Switch hands with the Emperor. Jeez. I don't know how many times it's going to tell me that I went live, but I'm fine with it. Stormtrooper here. Don't have to worry if he starts shooting up the place. Won't hit nobody. Lots of cool stuff out here, guys. Come on out. It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Some soaps and stuff.
This isn't.
book and mask set from the Court of Owls. Badass. Bag it.
Oh, yeah. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, how are you today? Welcome back.
I can't get over the Batmobile. It's so badass. The Batman replica. It's badass. And of course, the giant fucking hole. I'm gonna have Steph take the gimbal and get a comparison photo. Grab that. Thing is awesome. Thank you, baby. Terry Hiddleston art. He's out here last year and the year before, I believe, as well. Lots of cool stuff. This work is awesome. It's awesome. Really cool work. Lots of cool stuff. There's John Ratzenberger sitting over there. He's freaking Ham in Toy Story. That was awesome. That's the man himself right there.
All right, Travis.
And there is Tom Cook's booth. As I completely walked by disrespectfully earlier. I'll go ahead and go check it out and see what's up. I mean, the man is a legend, so I do apologize. Masters of the Universe.
You're a fan of West, that's
Well, I left her good thing at the center.
He's over at the panel now, though.
yeah, Landon Michael.
And I will definitely take some candy. Thank you. Thank you, you too. Come check out the booths, guys. Some pretty cool merch. Get some candy. Say hi.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I can be reached through email and if business cards over here. Are you in the area?
What up?
Snap.
Walking around still. Tacos are fire.
Are
Yeah. Yeah. Good turnout. Right there's John Ratzenberger sitting over there. Nice Ursula. Oh, no, no. Just checking out the cosplay. Right side photos for $5. Adrian Hall also sitting over there from the Highlander series.
Want to get in line to maybe?
Sam Jones. Most of our generation knows him from 10, which is awesome, but he's Flash Gordon, let's be honest. John Ratzenberger, that is awesome. Good. How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
It's awesome. Oh, that's badass. That is awesome. Drum heads. Absolutely incredible. Man worked for Jim Henson. Quite a few people dressed up. It's awesome. Go back after this way. Good turnout today.
Price control. Oh, gotcha. But I mean,
Yeah. Cool TIE fighter. This is point one. It's Collectibles Expo. September 25th. We'll go out there, Pokemon cards and such. If you're into that.
Was he Spider-Man?
Lots of vendors, lots of stuff going on, guys. Come on out. Said gonna be doing a giveaway here soon. We're gonna be gifted a sub or two. Sub today, gifted a sub tomorrow. If you at some point today, gonna have you if you come on out. I'll give you a t-shirt. Obviously not with me. Gotta order it for your size, but place that order for you and get you set up. And tomorrow we'll be doing another one. Probably not a t-shirt, something else, but I'll only be here a few hours, so something small. Gift another sub, but hope to get some people on out here. Come say hi. Run into the hippie. I'm not sure if we're gonna get anything for art-wise or whatnot, but seems like Steph's enjoying some of it. That's what we were just talking about with the chat. So I didn't know if we were gonna get anything art-wise or anything, but it seemed like you were into some of it. Badass Batman. Rare Harvey. It's awesome.
you should have told me to move. I would have got out.
Oh no, you're fine, sir. I just seen him as we were walking by, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the commissioner board.
I keep them in the plastic just so that they stay nice and mint.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Grab TJ one of those.
Really free?
Yeah. What, baby?
Why have you seen that? In the office.
Got Black Lightning Purple. Professional cosplay there. Steph taking a bunch of great pictures for me today. It's awesome. Helping me out like she always does.
Do you have my permission to film me?
Yep.
Sean, she wants a picture.
Awesome suit. Have a great day. Didn't even see the Jurassic Park music box. Might play the music. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I think it's just like that. I think the guy here was something that's pretty good. But it, I mean, it also has a great picture in there that it's just like water. So he was like talking really crappy about like his girlfriend and something.
It's feedback. Quite a few Lokis out here this year. Oh, that's awesome. Grandpa Monster. Bad angle on that one. Yeah, quite a few cool ass collectibles out here. Ooh, we've got a talking bozo. I love the bozo. We got a talking bozo. Casper's pretty sweet, but fucking talking bozo. Ready for Dad to hook up that Sam Jones meeting. I'm not supposed to record that, but I'm gonna anyway, because, no, you don't get to decide. Sam right there. Good turnout today. Pretty awesome. What time is it, baby? So we'll go with, started at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock till the time I end stream today, later on when I leave. Probably 4 or 5. First person to come out and see me, go ahead and get that t-shirt. Get you a t-shirt ordered. First person to come on out. Go ahead and gift a sub here after a little bit as well. All the Heroes Comic-Con out at the Elkhart RV Hall of Fame. Get your tickets at the door. Said, actually, pleasantly surprised with the turnout already. Yes, Eric, I seen you were messaging me, but yeah, you ain't gonna make it, brother. I don't think you're gonna make it. Ethan in his natural habitat.
I'm sorry. It's the only one.
Beth hanging out at the line for Sam Jones. Not sure what the hell she's doing. Quite a few cosplays. Pretty awesome. We were gonna figure out a costume, but we just couldn't decide what to go with. So I think next year we're gonna start planning for March already and figure out what we're gonna be next year's. He did lose some weight. And definitely an old fart. I'll get over close so you can see how old he looks now. He was all working and shit, but.
Okay, just so you know, it will not refund the processing fees, so it'll just be the 20. Just letting you know.
Make him say hi to you when he's done. There's Tom Cook. Back when he actually had a full head of hair, right? Wait till I get close on that hairline.
Order successfully refunded, so we got you all
Oh
set.
shit, don't tell him that. Don't tell Brad that either. They're both gonna fuck you up now. That's fucked up.
They need a full coin or...
Yeah, he definitely has more than you do, Eric. Might get that from Brad.
Filming for fun, or are you doing a podcast?
I'm on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hi. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Did they not have you on the list? Well, I'm not going to send you away. Too bad.
Dad's steady checking people in all day. Sam getting to go for his panel. There's John. Oh yeah, I've been live all day. Hey. Nice. I've been live since I got here. John Ratzenberger. It's fucking awesome.
How long is the panel?
Best daughter. Eric said it looks like you lost weight
I have.
and that you're old.
I am.
So I said accurate statements all around.
Checks out.
There you go, Eric. There's Ethan.
Check in. You are gold.
When was the last time you seen his ass?
Just in case. It's great.
It's busy as fuck today.
Not bad.
It's awesome.
Better than I honestly better than
Me too. That's what I said. I walked when we pulled in. I was like, "This is a lot of cars already." I was like, "We're being early."
Yeah.
And then
it's busy.
it's been steady all day, so that's awesome.
Lots are doing good.
Better than last year, or with whenever what's her nuts was busy.
Sorry, fucking hell.
Yeah. The Guy Gilchrist fucking drumhead over there, badass.
Guy's great.
Did you see both of them? Did you see the drum heads? They're fucking awesome. Sam went for his panel.
We did all the Muppet shit.
Yeah.
Muppet Baby, we did Private Rock.
Yeah, when I saw it, he had one of the Forever Rock artists over there too. I was like, fuck. If I get anything, that'd probably be where I get it from. The drum head's like $200.
Ooh!
Yeah.
But he drew it?
Hand drawn. Yeah. I was like, fuck. Oh yeah, Eric, he was probably, I was guessing like 6.
You know, if you can get something from somebody else, Tom. Definitely get something from Tom.
I was looking over there as well.
I mean, he did the original fucking Scooby-Doo.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, but Muppets for me are bigger.
Yeah.
I love me some fucking Muppets.
Hi, honey.
Yeah, he was young.
Ward's right there.
I think I'm gonna
Ward is
walk
right
on
there.
over here. Go listen to Sam for talk.
Hey, blue shirt.
Let's go listen to Sam talk for a little bit. See what he has to say. See what it was like to work with a teddy bear. I feel like Ted kind of revitalized his career with our generation.
34 and 45. There's a lot of people worried about your dog, so please take care of that and let us know that you took care of that, please, and thank you.
No idea what they just announced over there, but yep, somebody can take care of that.
I like it. It's great.
Become their own person. Weird.
Anyone else that might have a dog in their car, please do not leave them unattended. Please make sure that they are taken care of.
Dog in the car. It's not that hot today. They'll be alright. Window crack, go feed them. They're fine. It's only like 70 today. Good turnout for the Comic-Con. Brother doing his thing. Does photography, so if you need him up here in the area, fucking let him know. Price you out. He is professional. Well, you know what I mean. He's in the program for taking the pictures for here, so clearly professional. Does some badass work, so He's actually going to set up my lights and stuff for when I get my everything for my stream ready. So as soon as I sell the truck, get them bitches posted up. So as soon as I do that, we're going to get both my monitors, my Elgato, new microphone. So, well, I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet, but definitely going to be a lot of changes. So stay fucking tuned for that. Hopefully in the next couple months, I have everything up and running exactly where I want it. We'll keep growing. Thanks, buddy. Have a great day. See you in 2 weeks. Cannot get over the TV freaking cosplay. That is so awesome.
I like it.
Check.
I need to turn that in. There we go. Turn that shit up.
There we go.
And here's Sam. Come on.
All right. Everybody hear me okay? Yeah? Nice and clear? We do have Sam Jones coming up here in a minute or two. We're waiting for him. He's doing obviously pictures and autographs, so we have to wait for that.
He's done. He went potty.
Here. But I'll do a couple of announcements so that way you guys know things that are coming up.
Sure,
If you have
I
any
should.
programs, if you didn't get a program, make sure you get one because we got a couple more things going on today, but we also have some
need a
amazing
program.
things going on tomorrow. After Sam Jones, we have a thing called, at 2 o'clock, we have a thing called Trash Can Cosplay. It's a bit of a kind of a contest.
I'm not
thing
sure.
where
I'm going to
the
say
guys that
something
were
to
up
him. I
here
don't know if
that,
he's really got to
do cosplay right
talk
now,
to
that
Cliff much. I know he went out to dinner with Sam and went at Starbucks with him and shit this morning while they've been hanging out. So,
And
I know I'll get to meet him, but
so
hopefully I'll get to meet
He'll be back up here
That'd be
at
so
2 o'clock doing Trash Can Cosplay, which is what they're going to do is they're going to bring a bunch of different materials.
I won't lie, got nervous.
And
The
then
guy.
we're going to have a little contest and see who can take those materials and make a costume out of that. So it's actually really fun and an exciting thing to do. So make sure you're here at 2 o'clock for that. Also at 3 o'clock, I don't know if you have any fans of the Highlander TV series. Adrian Paul is in the building. He's doing autographs right now and pictures. But Adrian Paul, Duncan McLeod, if you will be here. I'm a huge Highlander fan myself, so I'm excited to talk to him. He will be up here at 3 o'clock. So make sure that you do not miss Adrian Paul being interviewed by me, but there'll be a lot of question and answer stuff from you guys. 4 o'clock, we have the Michiana Blues Brothers. So, I mean, if you're looking for just like fun entertainment, and obviously this is all free, is when you get in, you can come back here and enjoy every panel.
Definitely
that,
be coming
we
back
have.
here for some
The
Michiana Blues Brothers.
will be here. There is 113 miles to Chicago. They do have a full tank of gas. It is dark out and they are wearing shades. So, and then at 5 o'clock, we will have the Improv Comedy Con. So the guys that are doing the cosplay are going to come up here and do a little bit of improv comedy for you guys. So that's actually a really fun and little thing. I'm going to be doing that with them. So hopefully we'll all have a good time with that. Get a couple laughs in. I know we can all use some laughs. And then tomorrow.
Hey, it's not outside, so I
I'm
use
not
it.
signed up for it. There is Adrian Paul's sword experience.
This fucking guy.
You will go through different activities. The swords.
It's like $70.
They do have only 50 slots for that. So if that is something that you might be interested in, he will teach you how to be a Highlander. I'm not sure they'll be cutting off
the whole hem?
anyone's heads and getting the quickening.
Probably.
But there is a possibility
Yeah,
that
this-
he will show you how to do that. Northern Darkness Garrison,
It's got the
the Final First Legion will be here at 11. And then at noon, we will have John
Nice.
Ratzenberger
Nice.
on this stage.
Sound and
Quarter
shit.
20 on
Cliff from Cheers. He's done a voice in every single Pixar movie there is.
Oh, dude, nice.
So make sure that you come out
$70
and check that out.
I got it
Maybe
for when we
every
go to
single
Disney.
one. I think it is.
That's smart.
Every single Pixar movie he's in. What's what?
Yeah.
Good luck, though.
Huh?
So yeah, I figured I'll just take this and then do some vlogs on
Oh, okay, okay.
the house and Disney and
There's
all that
always an
shit, and go
exception.
live at Disney.
And then Guy Gilchrist will be here also tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
I've been live
It'll
since
be fun
that.
for him and us. He did a lot of different things. Muppets, Muppet Babies.
You bring your ass over for fucking dinner, boy.
TMNT, Fraggle
I was
Rock.
talking about we
If
need
you're
to
my
have like
age,
we
Fraggle
Mom
Rock
and I
was
were
a
thinking
big,
about having
big
you
deal.
over for dinner if you want.
Whatever,
So
man,
make sure
let me
you
know.
come out
Well,
and see Guy
I'm
Gilchrist.
busy as fuck.
2 o'clock we
We'll
have
figure out
a
sometime.
cosplay contest.
Sometime. We need to have the both of you over.
At 3 o'clock we have the adult cosplay
Usually
contest.
stream 6 to 8:30
And
every
at 5 will
night.
be the closing ceremonies. So just some things that are being coming
6
up
to 8:30?
for you guys to enjoy. Like I said, if you pay to get into Comic Con,
Every day but Saturday.
the main stage is
Today's a
free,
rare day
so you can
just
come
because
and
of
enjoy
this.
that.
Like I won't stream tonight. It'll be just me and her night, and then tomorrow
Okay, just
I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna leave work early, come out here, go live for a bit, and then hurry up, go home, stream for a couple, probably 2.5 hours before we meet me.
That is
You
solid.
parked your car, you
Yeah,
saw
6
food.
You had like
It's amazing. Right outside here, we have a food court.
over 1,000 people.
There's amazing
2,100.
food out there. If you've never had this guy's gourmet ribs,
I thought it was just over
my
1,000.
word,
at one
please
time
go
it
get
was
some of that
1,100
pulled pork or whatever.
134
They have pulled pork. They're smoking a lot of things right
It was
now.
fucking nuts.
It should
It was
be
fucking nuts.
almost done or we're done. And if you've never had this guy's gourmet ribs,
Is what it was.
get out there.
I only had like 2 or 3
There are
people
also
chat,
a lot of other
so I
things.
knew it was just a bot. But by them doing that, it fucking up my
All
average views.
cosplayers are walking
My average
around.
view is like 235 people. So
There's one variant right there. And I really thought that this was going to be a lot of Lokis in here today, but I've only seen 2, and so it's amazing. But
I've seen like
we
3 or
got
4. So
Shazam, we got Shazam right up front, amazing, and just a lot of really good cosplay. I mean, this is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are having a good time. We do have next year's schedule already for you. The cool thing is that they're taking it and making it back to spring.
nope. Well, back to the
So
March.
the next Hall of Heroes Comic Con will be this coming March. So that's awesome. You don't have to wait that long for another Hall of Heroes Comic Con. We're gonna, actually they're gonna go from this, they're gonna move to the big building across the way, so there'll be that much more room, hopefully that many more people, and it'll just be a good time. And just so you know, we have Emma Caulfield will be here, Dominic Case will be here, John Heater, Napoleon Dynamite will be here. So make sure that
Did you
get
fucking
your
hear
tickets
that,
for
guys?
And come out and
It
enjoy
just
it.
dropped the bomb.
We're gonna have a good time. We hope that
I
you
knew it
will
was in
come
the
out and
works,
have a good
but
time
didn't know if
with
it was
us.
official. John Heater,
So-
Napoleon Dynamite himself.
I'm attempting to do one of these numbers
You're right. Vote for fucking Pedro.
until Sam. He's
That shit piqued Steph's interest real quick. I was like, what?
Still gotta give him some time.
I get to meet Napoleon? Are you shitting me right now?
He is on his way. In my head, he's on his way.
That'll be next year.
We'll give him a couple more seconds, and then I'll get up here and work
Not sure
through a
where
Q&A
Sam is.
with Sam Jones.
If anything like his character in Ted, he's doing a little something in the bathroom. So if it's like in his character in Ted, he's doing a line.
Whatever to get you through the day. I keep forgetting he was in Ted.
And Ted 2.
He was in Ted too?
Ted 2 as well.
What?
Not as long, not as prevalent, but he's awesome.
He's a super nice dude.
Yeah.
He's very nice.
40th anniversary of Flash Gordon. We watched it the other night before we went to bed. Steph's immediate words were, "What the fuck are we watching?" Ethan made fun of my tripod because look how big his tripod is.
This is a real man's tripod.
He's running a big fucking setup. That's how we're good.
It's aight.
He actually has bigger, but
Okay, the battery takes up this entire thing.
holy shit.
Just battery.
It's big. He's gonna come over and set up the lights and camera shit for my stream when I get that shit set up.
Oh, dude, yes.
Which would be nice because he can help me set it up space-wise because it's driving me fucking nuts. I start to get it how I want, then I'm like, I want to move this here. I want to do. No, that don't look good. And then I don't fucking know, so I just don't do it.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how many times my office has changed. Because I'm like, well, shit, now the lighting. There's a minute. All right.
Sam Jones.
Check. Sam, how are you, brother?
Sarah, what do you say for? Is it chick with the initial shaking?
J.O. Jonathan?
J.O.
Yeah.
Let's hear for J.O.
Ladies and gentlemen, for real though, born in Chicago, raised in Sacramento, played some football, correct? Yeah. And you played Marine Corps football, and then he was in a little movie called 10 with Dudley Moore and Bo Derek. And you know what? When you have somebody like Bo Derek, you have to have somebody that looks as good, that looks like they could marry Bo Derek. So they got Sam Jones to do that, but you know him best as Flash Gordon. Please welcome Sam Jones, everybody.
Sam Jones.
So, you heard my little teaser about Dolph Lundgren, right? What's a true story? I'm not making this up. I got time to say this?
No, you have all the
All
time.
right. So no, I've had to sign Dolph Lundgren's autograph 3 times. That's it. 3 times. I'm not making it up. So you know, my wife is very good. Guys, our wives are great. They teach us never to argue with a lady, and especially never argue with a group of ladies. So here's what happened to me 3 different times. I think I was in Austria, I was in New York, I was in LA. 3 different times over a couple of years, each a group of ladies came up to me. They said, "Hey, Dolph, can we have your autograph?" While I'm in the middle of explaining, I'm not making this up, while I'm in the middle of explaining who I am, they said, "Dolph, stop being a spoiled celebrity and just sign this." Okay? And listen to my wife. I'm not going to win this. I'm not going to win this. They're convinced I'm Dolph Lundgren. So what do I do? What does a good husband do? Who heeds the advice of his wife? He signs it. Dolph Lundgren. That to be 3 different times. So fast forward, no pun intended. I run into Dolph Lundgren in 2019 at Rhode Island Comic Con. Okay? Huge Comic Con. His lines are about, 300 deep, horses 100,000 people. Right? And so when I walked in near the line, I made an announcement. I'm the real Dolph Lundgren. I didn't say that. But I told him the story, what I just told you. It just stared at me. Now, I've not seen Dolph for about 35 years. That's the last time I saw him. So when I told him the story about signing his autograph, he just stared at me and he said, "You're freaking crazy." I said, "Dolph, they were convinced I was you. I was protecting your reputation." So it's true. True story. I'm not making that up.
That's nice of you, because if you leave there, if you want to have a seat, that's cool. Yeah.
That's got some good padding.
we got the good chairs just for you.
Yeah, so come on, let's talk. Let's have some questions.
Yeah, we'll go through some questions. If anybody has some questions, I'll run out like Phil Donahue and put the microphone in your face. So if you have anything for Sam, we would like to hear your questions.
Anybody in the chat have
Yes.
any questions?
You got one right there? I'll go out. Here we go.
Bro with a mask?
Hello, sir. I have a question about the Highwayman.
Yes.
First, I should say that I remember watching that show when I was 10
Put
years
the
old.
microphone a little bit closer, a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay. I have to say that I remember the show when I was 10 years old. I'm 44 right now, so that should tell you something. But my question, it was a great show. I loved it, even though it was a very, very short run. But I was wondering what happened to the show. Was it just low ratings or was it expensive? I saw that big truck. I mean, that looked pretty expensive. So.
Yeah. So if you didn't hear it, he asked about this TV series I did in 1989 called The Highwayman, which happens to be my favorite project out of, I don't know, how many guys saw The Highwayman? Okay, yeah, not a whole lot. They want to know, what happened to it. Well, first of all, again, my favorite show. I mean, come on, guys. I got to dress like a road warrior. I carried a sawed-off that was holstered to my leg. I drove an 18-wheeler. I had a federal badge to do what I wanted, and we got to film in the great outdoors of Arizona. What's the significance about that? Usually when you film a project, you're indoors at a sound stage, so I got to be outdoors. It was wonderful. And so what's your name again? Nathan. That's right, Nathan, I'm sorry. Good to see you again, bud. Yeah, it's crazy about why. Why didn't the movie why didn't they do a sequel? The series, why wasn't the series picked up? You know, it's just no rhyme or reason. See, I like that. Rhyme or
Horizon, yeah.
Have you ever heard that? You ever heard that
Get some
before?
t-shirts printed up
That's
for
a
you.
t-shirt. I like that. It's wild because we killed it on the ratings, meaning I think we even beat the Emmy Awards, right? We beat every show on the air back then. I think it started in 89, went into 1988, 89, I think, yeah. When you're dealing with networks and multiple executives and multiple bosses, there's a fear factor that takes place, and I'll address fear. I want to address fear, that whole mindset of fear, not so much fear of man, but just that whole mindset of fear is debilitating. And I think when it comes to networks and studios, I think the lower level, even senior level leadership is a bit fearful on saying, yes, let's do it. They're afraid of losing their job. I read a lot of books lately on how billionaires and millionaires made it. And most of these guys and girls they were all self-made, by the way. The money was not passed down. And it's a fascinating study. Most of them made it due to taking risks. I don't mean foolish, stupid risks, but most of them all made risks. So no one at the network wanted to take that risk. I mean, we're successful with the ratings, but yeah, it's just the more bosses you have. Let me give you the other side. So major studios, major networks. That was the Highwayman. I think it was NBC and Fox Studios. That means you got to please so many people. All right, guys, security, they're leaving. Grab them right now. Make them sit right back down in their chair right now. Look at that guy. Look at him. Take a picture of that man right now. All right, guys, let's see you out there. No, you know what happened? See, I got 5 kids. I got 3 sons and 2 daughters. He's got 2 daughters. The daughter said, Daddy, I don't want to hear that man anymore, okay? Let's go get some toys, okay, or something to eat. All right. But, so the other side of major studios, major bosses, networks, other side is independent movies. Guess what? Guess what? I've done a lot more independent films than I've done major studio films. And guess what happens? There's a reason why they call it independent. Because you are not dependent on anybody. You are independent in decision making, in doing everything, and a lot more freedom. So, yeah, I mean, that's a long answer, but it seems like the bigger the project is, the more issues are connected. The more people you have to please, the more the fear factor and the fear mindset comes in to say, oh no, you can't do that. You know, that's thinking outside the box. And you know, someone might not like it. Let me just go along with the norm. Let me just go along with standard. And in my mind, as a Marine, in my mind still, a Marine almost 50 years, when I hear the word standard, to me, I'm sorry, I'm a bit extreme, the phrase or the vernacular standard for me means substandard, okay? So I'm one to take risks, you know, but wisdom. Anyway, it's a long answer, but yeah, it's certain studio heads and certain networks need to just step up and think outside the box.
And that's a great answer, because a lot of the things that we have now that a lot of people enjoy are the independent things, because those guys are taking the risk that you're talking about. They're doing what they want and then that fulfills the fans. And it does a great job, and you've done a lot. I watched the movie Accelerator, and that was great. And it was fun, and it was, you know, just a really fun looking film, and it just, I don't know, I really got it.
And let me take it to another level. He's talking about a movie I did. I just did 4 independent films the last 2-3 years. 2 are out and 2 more are coming out. And here's the deal. When you do these big network union stuff, remember there's rules and regulations. There's a regulatory environment. Are we all kind of going through right now, the last 2 years, a certain regulatory environment? I got it. Let's all comply. I mean, I was doing Comic-Cons last year in May. You ready for this? So, okay, now back then you had to have a face mask, a face shield, and a plexiglass wall. I got it. We comply. But on these independent films that he's talking about, well, the objective is to get the shot. It's starting to rain, it's starting to snow. If it's a big studio production, they just, okay, the day's over, and you lose money, they don't care. And besides, you see, all we had to do at that time was everybody pitch in, pick up an Apple box, pick up a C-stand, pick up a sandbag, pick up a piece of camera equipment, actors too, and let's take it over there and let's get the shot. Well, they don't do that in major studios. Independent films, guess what? On Accelerator and a few others, it started to snow. We were in Kentucky, and we had to get the shot. The sun's starting to set. So guess what? All the actors, and here's the other cool thing. All that whining and I want to go in my motor home because it's too cold outside, man. No, you got to get the shot because it's a teamwork. And there's no, really, for the crew, there's no letter of the law, union rules you have to follow. So we all picked up a sandbag, we picked up some food items, some camera equipment, the electrical equipment, and we moved it over there, and guess what we got? We got the shot before the snow flurry came. There's something exhilarating about that. There's something innovative, creative, spontaneous, and guess what it does to everybody? It unites everybody as a team, as opposed to big studios. Yeah, a team, everybody does their job, but they're just showing up. They don't really want to be there. The paycheck is great. They have to be there. But there's something about unifying together and making something happen.
The camaraderie alone.
Big time.
So do we have any other questions out there? I'd like to get to as many questions as feasibly possible for the fans.
Don't worry, you can't ask a foolish question. If you do, you'll just hear something like, no, you won't.
All right, sir, you got a
That's Steve. Who
question?
Is that Steve?
Well, you said before, you know, this is a long answer, but that's why they give you a microphone.
I know, isn't that crazy? Yeah,
do it. So, Flash Gordon, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Come on,
okay?
a visual
I
masterpiece. Visual masterpiece,
okay?
come on, man. Yeah, Steve, was it camp? Was it corny? Was it camp and corny? Yes, of course. But a visual masterpiece, you can't argue with that.
Oh, absolutely. And the cast, besides yourself, I mean, Brian Blessed, and you also have Max von Sydow. That right there, that's amazing.
Timothy Dalton, James Bond.
Yeah.
Ornella Muti.
But my question for you is, I mean, I know that you did not have a really positive experience on that shoot. We've all heard about that.
Towards the end, Dino and I bumped heads, but most of it was positive. Yeah.
Okay.
But at the end, we kind of bumped heads over contracts. You know, again, yeah. So I had to go back. I had to do another movie, and I never went back to do the looping and dubbing that you have to do on every film. So yeah, we bumped heads, but. Well, I mean, if you want to get into that, you can. But I want to address what happened when I called Dino 15 years later, which is a very important light bulb moment. Should be for all of us. But anyway, if you want to address that, go ahead, Steve.
Well, what I was going to say was, looking back, because there's rumors about a new Flash Gordon reboot. But if you could change anything about your Flash Gordon for a reboot, have you thought about anything that you'd like to see in the new movie?
Well, that's a great point. Couple points there. No, I wouldn't change anything because it is what it is. The film doesn't lie. I would add more of the tribes. There's the Lion Men, okay? I would add them. I mean, get into them more. Lots of different. Alex Raymond in January 1934 created Flash Gordon with a lot of different tribes. Well, Steve brought up this point where Dino and I bumped heads towards the end of the movie. Excuse me, midway towards the end. I was young. I had an opportunity. My whole team of attorneys were in flight, flying from LA to London, that's where we filmed it, to address Dino on my contract because he wasn't paying me, right? I didn't need the money at that time because, my God, in 1979, Steve, they were paying me $1,000 a week per diem. Per diem means it's pocket money, guys, pocket money, okay? I wasn't even spending that because I was up at 4 a.m. working out, straight to the studio at 6 and then home at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, right? So I had a sock and underwear drawer full of 30,000 cash just in pocket money.
What?
Yes. So now remember, the 20-pound bill, the $20 bill, the 20-pound note in 1979, the 20 pounds, that currency, was equal to 50 US dollars. I had stacks of these $50 bills, which are 20-pound notes, in my sock and underwear drawer. I remember one day just going, yeah, you know, I saw a movie where they dumped all the money on the bed and they dove on the bed. Well, I did that one day. What an experience.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was fun at the moment, but then you realize, oh, I got to put all that back in the drawer. Okay.
Now some of it's stuck to you.
Yeah, so he wasn't paying me and my attorneys. Here's another little piece of advice and encouragement. Your representatives who are representing you, and let's say financial side, well, they're not just representing your financial side. They're representing your character. They're representing your reputation. So as a youngster, I knew something wasn't, I'm 20, I think I turned 23 or 24 on the set. So I'm still very young. But I'll never forget it when Dino, we kept telling Dino, we're at week 8, we're at week 10, we're at week 12, we're at week 14, week 16, whatever more. I wasn't saying it. I didn't need to say it. Because again, my sock and underwear drawer, okay? You're not paying Sam. The agency's not receiving his weekly income check. And so all the warnings were there, and finally my attorney said, hey, you can work for him for the 5 months you're contracted. He may never pay you. We don't know. Well, all we can tell you right now is a union actor, and this came under British Equity, by the way, he may pay you, or he may not pay you. So I had a choice to make. Now, to do anything over again, I wish, now, Dino came up to me when he found out the attorneys were flying into London to meet with him and his attorneys to settle this. In other words, start sending Sam his checks. So I'll never forget this, as long as I live. He called me over to the side. He said, Sam, I heard your attorneys are coming. He said, how can I fix this? I said, Dino, don't, just let, I'm so freaking naive. I said, Dino, don't worry, just let them handle it. He said, no, you don't understand. They're coming over here now. Can you step into my office and I will give you whatever you need to fix this? Well, all I could think of was the truth. Dino, you're what, in your 50s or 60s? Late 50s? I'm early 20s. I step into your office, I wouldn't know what you're giving me. I would have no idea because you're a seasoned. I said, let's just let the attorneys do it. Well, that's set. Now, nowadays, because I'm seasoned, I would step into the office. I would say, Dino, tell the attorneys, I'll tell my attorneys not to come. Just send the checks to make them happy, And I understand you can't pay me right now because of budget constraints. Don't worry about it. Don't pay me for another month. I don't need the money right now, okay? Just, send another addendum or amendment to the contract saying that you're going to pay me. Well, anyway, the attorneys came and, the press got a hold of it and said, oh, Sam Jones is spoiled. Now he's demanding Rolls Royces and more money, and that was all a lie, right? So, flash forward, here's a light bulb moment for all of us. So this tension and this cloud hovered over my relationship with Dino forever, till about, that was 79, 89, 99, about 15, 17 years. I heard this voice say, call Dino and just ask him for forgiveness. I'm not kissing his ass, no liar, me, or do whatever. I just felt, and this is some all this men we get over. Even
Hope everybody enjoyed the Sam Jones panel. It's still going on. Walking around a little bit with the store standing there.
That's the purchase of drone Becky. Just the one thing? No, I bought 80 things at no.
Get a little cloudier out, but still a nice day weather-wise.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
There's that Tacos Acapulco. Shit was good. Crack it. We've had a good turnout so far. Live for a little over an hour this time, since it paused the last time. I think it's about 2 hours now. Might go ahead and end stream here in a little bit, take 5 minutes and come back. Give me a second, go to the bathroom and regroup. Hope everybody's enjoying checking out Comic-Con. Like I said, hope you guys come on out here. Whoever comes out, if you see me, first person to see me, get the t-shirt. Be gifting a sub here soon. Probably when I come back this next time. Then we'll be meeting Sam Jones soon, probably after his panel. And hopefully getting to meet John Ratzenberger. We shall see. I'll go ahead and stop the stream and we'll be back soon. See you guys soon. Later, hippies.